guys, it is me here. Welcome to another video, and today we are going to be doing the Giants rebuild. You're like, alright, but this is actually a really interesting, like, how good this team has been. It's like unbelievable, you know? So I'll just try to make some trades, though. I kind of want to make some trades to, well, I'm not saying because I'm just because I really want to, like, try to make this team solid in some direction. Oh, damn. Wow, that barely regards any sort of factor there. You know what? Adore Jackson. Alright. Second and a third next year were McKinley, Adoree Jackson, and Logan Ryan. Sweet. We're also gonna trade Sherling Shepard and Kenny Galladay because I really just want actual draft picks and stuff, you know. I'll keep Peppers for, you know, maybe a couple more years. But I'm also going to trade Blake Martinez. So, I guess these are all the final guys I'm going to trade. I'm probably going to try to get a first-round pick next year. You're telling me you don't need a receiver and a linebacker? Sucker! Oh, wait, no. I don't want them this year. I meant like next year. Yeah, third this year, right? Well, at least I get more value from the Vikings. Alright. Third this year and a first next year. Just to go get all those players. I'm also going to have to let go in Ingram, which honestly I won't really complain because he is starting to get up there in age. Cut Nick Sultan. Cut Kyle Rudolph. I was gonna think of trading him again, but I'm like, you know what? I don't think that's worth it. So I'll just not. I'll cut, of course, him, of course, and also Dante Pettis. But yeah, he's 27. Yeah, I also forgot. I also need to cut James Bradbury, but what do we need right now? So we already have 2 first-round picks this year and next year. We have 1, 2, 3. So I guess maybe just a second and a third next year. Alright. Second and a third next year for Leonard Williams and a 6th round pick. But, I mean, I kind of wanna like make a trade with Peppers maybe, and also Jalen Smith, just to like, maybe get something. And after all, I'd like another second round pick. For next year. So I think that is the regardment factor here. No offense though, Jarrell Peppers, with him, being 25, but I think it just makes more sense to actually trade him before his value, progresses. Rams. Even if they don't have this pick in real life, I don't care. But hey, we got some good pick. Oh, that should have been next year. Whoops, but whatever. Yeah, I also probably want to trade Darius Slay. I know I am trading a lot of players right now, but they're not also terrible ideas. 2 third-round picks to get Darius Slayton from Tennessee. Let's see here. And I'm also going to cut Julian Love. Yeah, we have a buttload of draft capital, but with a buttload of holes. Danny Holmes, when he probably gets better, I'll just trade him. But when he actually gets better. Because right now I could just keep him as, a solid number 3 piece.
Quietly goes undrafted before getting picked up by Parcells Bucks. More on him later. In 2004, Brady and Manning continued their historic seasons chasing record after record. Peyton breaks the single-season touchdown mark in Week 16. And Manning. He's got it. Manning's got the record. Peyton Manning has captured a piece of NFL history. Only to have Brady one-up number 18 the following week. Brady with time, going back again to Moss. Touchdown, Brady and Moss. Hook up on a record catch. Belichick's undefeated regular season comes 3 years earlier as the Cowboys cruise to the Super Bowl where they meet the Steelers. And this time, it's another QB from the class of 04 that plays spoiler to the Dream Team. The game is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers did it the hard way. What does Tim Michaels say causing women to get pregnant after being raped? To ask her to go through divorce is not unreasonable. This fall, don't vote for Tim Michaels. Hey, it's me, your skin. For Women's Day, my moisture balance is full with CeraVe Renewing Essence Cleanser. Game is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers did it the hard way. A tumultuous offseason following Dallas' shocking defeat sees Belichick trade Moss to the Packers for first and second round draft picks in this year's draft, who the Cowboys turned into guard Logan Mankins and wide receiver Vincent Jackson. Now it's Moss catching passes from another legend. Without their first round pick, Green Bay has no chance to take Aaron Rodgers. What the hell are y'all worried about? So Washington, instead of taking Jason Campbell, lands the draft's biggest steal. The Washington Redskins select Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, California. The Cowboys take a step back from their undefeated campaign, going 12-4 in 2005, while locking up home field advantage. Moss, Favre, and the Packers sneak into the playoffs with a game-winning touchdown in Week 17. Favre bombing it into the end zone for a touchdown. The Packers have their first lead of the game. Pack rides that momentum through the wild card and into Dallas in the divisional round, where Moss gets revenge on Belichick. Green Bay upsets the Cowboys as Brady and company are sent home packing. Green Bay, though, runs into league MVP Sean Alexander and the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. Seattle and Pittsburgh meet in Detroit for Super Bowl 40.
All right.
A couple of months later, Reggie Wayne hits free agency. And after the Moss experience, Dallas opts not to sign Terrell Owens, another high-maintenance receiver. Some would say this is certainly for the circus. I love the fans. Instead, it's the Bengals who signed DL, aiming to remove the Steelers from atop the division.
All right, we are going to go switch 4-3.
Goes all in on Drew Brees. Dolphins coach Nick Saban okays the deal and signs Reggie Wayne as his #1 receiver. The trio of Brees, Wayne, and Wes Welker puts Miami in the AFC East driver's seat. And without Brees, New Orleans takes Vince Young with the #2 pick in the '06 draft. Reggie Bush slides to Tennessee at #3, pairing him with ex-USC teammate Lendale White. 2006, LT's Chargers are the class of the NFL. Cincinnati dethrones Pittsburgh in the AFC North. Saban's Dolphins go 12-4. In the NFC, Moss and the Pack finish 13-3. Dallas goes 11-5, while Parcells and Romo squeeze Tampa Bay into the playoffs as the #6 seed. Of course, before Tony Romo botches the snap against Seattle.
We're just simulating it to the all season, by the way.
Best of Brady in the NFC Championship game, while Tomlinson gashes Brees' Dolphins and Dungy's Colts en route to Super Bowl 41. At long last, Marty gets his ring, while Phillip Rivers becomes the second quarterback from the class of '04 to win a Lombardi. The 2007 season sees Adrian Peterson in a Redskins uniform after Washington drafted him to pair with Rodgers. The duo sends Washington into the postseason, where Rodgers is met by Urlacher, Reed, and Tillman in the divisional round. The Giants upset Green Bay, then go into Dallas and steal one in the NFC Championship game. Intercepted by the Giants! And the Giants bench goes wild. All of this leads us to the Manning Bowl. Peyton versus Eli in Super Bowl 42. Little brother gets the best of big brother thanks to the dominant New York pass rush. And that is it. The New York Giants with the most improbable win in recent memory. This is it. That's better than this. Eli, Ben, and Phillip all have rings by '07.
But in real life, Phillip Rivers doesn't even get a ring.
Finds a premier running back in Chris Johnson near the end of round 1. Dallas Cowboys select Chris Johnson. Green Bay drafts Joe Flacco after Favre retires. Little does Flacco know, Favre will be back by the time training camp starts. That leaves Baltimore reaching for Michigan quarterback Chad Henne. Fast forward to week 1. How does Dallas rebound from another surprising playoff exit? Tom Brady took a tremendous hit as he released that ball right on his left leg. A torn ACL sidelines Brady for all of 2008, leaving 40-year-old backer Brad Johnson to man the offense. His job? Beat Johnson, who becomes CJ2K a year earlier. Dallas barely sneaks into the playoffs before getting blown out by Green Bay in the wild card. Then Favre and Moss meet their match against another veteran quarterback with the supreme receiver. Throwing over the middle, Fitzgerald wide open to the 20, goes to the 10, Fitz is in! Fitzgerald's Cardinals visit the defending champs in the NFC Championship game. And on a windy Meadowlands afternoon, Warner can't get the job done as the G-Men punch their ticket to another Super Bowl, this time against Pittsburgh. Enter Santonio Holmes. Then, he's back. He pops. He scrambles around, throws it back one of the end zone. Santonio with a touchdown! Santonio Holmes! I don't know how he did it! What a finish to an unbelievable Super Bowl! The '09 season would be Favre's last. No, seriously. At 40 years old, he becomes the oldest touchdown in Dallas, sending the Bucs to the NFC Championship. Mars Packers get the best of Parcells' squad, securing a berth in Super Bowl 44. His opponent, none other than co-MVP Peyton Manning, who retires number 4 for good and finally gets his ring.
The Colts are world champions! World champions for the first time since 1971!
With Moss now 33, Green Bay takes a chance on Des Bryant in the 2010 NFL Draft. Packers sneak into the playoffs with Joe Flacco leading the charge. By this time, Aaron Rodgers and Adrian Peterson are both in their primes, leading the Skins to the NFC East title. Roethlisberger, Breeze, and Manning battle for AFC supremacy, with Breeze coming out on top. Flacco's red-hot.
So we went 1-16. Oof. And the Rams end up going to the Super Bowl, which I'm assuming we didn't even get any rewards by any means. Wow. Okay, so Trevor Lawrence and Xavier Collins actually win the Rookies of the Year. So that's interesting and nice, to see something new. But, yeah, Joe Judge, get out of here. You are never going to be my head coach anymore. Thomas Quinn is also going to be fired. Which I'm going to hire who, in real life, is supposed to be Brian O'Dable. Well, I have to go offense, because then it wouldn't really be realistic, isn't it? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. You don't think that does matter? I'm just gonna go hire Reynolds, who is the coordinator of the exact same scheme. But, like, the only difference is I'm actually going to run with the Chiefs playbook on offense. We're going to be still running with the Bills defense. Which, honestly, this could definitely make this team a whole new game changer. Now with the Chiefs offense, like, this could definitely... We could see, like, some crazy stuff are going to happen on offense. With Bills defense, which is apparently maybe one of the better defenses playbooks. So yeah, worst offense in the league, not a big a surprise, with the worst defense, because I mean, what do you expect? We went like 1-16. We got sacked 47 times, 13 interceptions, 15 touchdowns at least. Jake Fromm, like a couple passes. Saquon, still doing really good, except his fumbles. That was a bit of a frustrating year for him for fumbles. Kadarius Toney over 1,000 yards. John Ross did, a solid job. Let's go check the O-lineman. So yeah, this guy, I mean, it's like he's going to be the starter next year. Andrew Thomas with 12, unfortunately. 7, 4, 4, 1. Of course, Trav is absolutely destroyed because he's a linebacker. Salih Ojelari with 5, Dexter Lawrence with 4, Quincy Roach, who actually moved to defensive. I thought I moved in. Oh, never mind. Right end. He's left end. 1 sack. and then 0.5 for a lot of people. Let's go check interceptions. 3 interceptions for Tree Crowder, 2 for Aaron Robertson and Steven Parker, and 1 for Kerry Crossland, Zini McClaney, Danny Holmes, and Cam Brown. But yeah, we are not looking to go anywhere with a wretched offense. Is it still funny to think about though how good the Giants have been this season? Is it just me? It's like they look extremely good so far.
Flacco's red-hot playoff stretch comes 2 years earlier as he tears through opponents with Moss and Bryant. Packers and Dolphins in Super Bowl 45. Who catches the winning touchdown? You got it.
Another shot in the end zone. Double covered, but Randy Moss comes down with it. Unbelievable.
Moss retires after the game with another Lombardi trophy in his hands. So here's what we can take away from this alternate reality. Moss never plays for the Vikings. Dallas wins Super Bowls in 98, 02, and 03. John Elway retires with only 1 ring. Troy Aikman retires with 4. Emmitt Smith with 5. Bill Belichick becomes Cowboys coach and drafts Tom Brady, Brian Urlacher, Reggie Wayne, Ed Reed, and Charles Tillman. After playing with 3 legendary quarterbacks, Moss breaks every receiving record held by Jerry Rice. Chad Johnson is drafted by the Colts. No tuck rule game. John Gruden never goes to Tampa, but Bill Parcells does. And he brings Tony Romo with him. LT and Philip Rivers.
These players are on the
Saints
last
don't
year of their
because Drew Brees
contract.
signs in Miami and Nick Saban never goes to Alabama. Big Ben leads Pittsburgh to 3 titles. T.O. never signs with Dallas. Chris Johnson rushes for 2K, but in a Cowboys jersey. Rodgers and Peterson are teammates in Washington. Favre never plays for the Vikings. In fact, I always will be a Packer. Flacco and Dez are drafted by Green Bay. The Patriots come out of this with no Super Bowls. And oh yeah, we get Manning Brady, Manning Favre, and Manning Super Bowls. All of that because the Cowboys drafted Randy Moss.
Ooh, J.C. Jackson. I mean, let's face it, it's freaking J.C. Jackson. I gotta go get him. $22 million for Jack Blocks. Woof. You know what? I haven't signed him before. Let's go get Chase Edmonds. You know, let's go with a guy, that looks pretty familiar to Kadarius Toney and Henry Ruggs. Alright. Well, everybody accepts their contracts to go to New Jersey, New York. So we got Chase Edmonds, Henry Ruggs, Austin Kmet on offense. Then defensively, we got Chris Bars. Oh, really? We only got Chris Bars? Oh, we haven't got J.C. Jackson, haven't we? Oh, wait, did he reject or is he still in free agency? Yeah, he rejected. Oh, that sucks. I really wish I did actually get him. So that means that Dalton Schultz has even yet to be picked up by any team. Oh, heck no. I don't even care if it was Cincinnati, but not Washington, man. Heck nah. And now since I got all that money back, because, you know. Okay, you know what? I don't care. If you want to go to Washington, I don't care. Go to Washington. I'm not paying you over $30 million in like 4 years. No, no. No. Alright, we do get the number 1 overall pick. Which thanks we could land Amick Shamark. You got D and throw under pressure, bro. You have seen our offensive line? Yeah. I don't want him. I don't want him, coach. I don't want him. I don't want him. Langley, yeah, you can't run outside the pocket. You just can't. Is there going to be any quarterback? Okay. You know, he's not. Okay. Okay. This is starting to be a little bit of a joke. Apparently, no quarterback can try to run and throw outside of the pocket. He's the, like. So that means this guy's going to have that amazing speed, right? And just probably terrible accuracy. Okay. I made my decision. I'm not going to win any quarterback. I just don't really like any of the quarterbacks. So that means we're going to be sticking with Daniel Jones for another year. Which is what they actually did in real life. So shut up. D and juke moves, man. Wow. There are just not a lot of receivers. Matter of fact, there's only 4 that's supposed to be expected at least maybe in the first round. Dang. Alex Winslow. Yeah, he looks solid. I mean, really, what we need is a physical threat. We got 2 speedy receivers. A physical threat would be really nice right now. Yeah, like Chris Bryan. Like Chris Bryan. You know, 6'5", just an absolute monster. There are not a lot of good receivers in this draft. He's solid. Maybe not his speed, but, you know, he's still decent. Oh my goodness. There was like 2 receivers that were good. Brandon Graham. Oh my god. Andrew Hooper. That guy's going to be a monster. It. Yeah, shut your frickin' mouth.
Okay, the Giants up now.
Honestly, I think, and it's safe to say, I kind of want to go on defense. You know, we got an offensive coordinator, which would make sense if we go for a defense side of the ball. So that's why I'm gonna go with Will Sims. Now you're gonna be like, doesn't he have an injury? I'll just bust it. Because seriously, it really shouldn't be that low. So they go quarterback. Now, I'm a little hole. I really want to get him because literally he's a top 5 talent. But I would also like to fix the offensive line. But honestly, you know what? Let's just go on defense here. We're going with Brett Smart out of Duke. Remember the last time they picked a guy out of Duke in the top 10? Daniel Jones.
On the clock now, it's the Giants. Time is ticking.
Cut it. Alright, we got the first overall pick in the second round. I kind of want to go with a tight end, but I kind of like the tight ends in round 3, so I don't think I'm going to go with any of them right now. But we still got Blake Brown on the board, who I definitely would probably want right now. Dorman Gardner, Permit Foot, another pass rusher. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the center. We have to fix the offensive line if we want to. I mean, at least make maybe an attempt in the playoffs. I'm going with Blake Brown out of Michigan State.
All right, now on the clock, the Giants.
Alright. Now, the next pick, we're going back on the defensive side of the ball. Going with Davian Gardner out of Ohio State. I actually do wonder, did we get Dalton Schultz or we didn't? If we did, I'm actually just going to trade him. Okay, we didn't. Good.
Okay, the Texans up now.
They go with D tackle. They go with a running back. I didn't meant to do that, by the way.
And the Giants now on the clock.
They go with safety Kalen Paredes. I mean, that's really not a need, if you know what I mean. Chris Bryant. I know I do need a receiver, but I kind of want to get 2 tight ends.
Okay, the Giants up.
Look,
They're on the clock.
if we want Saquon to enjoy a career as a running back, we could get blockers to help them out. So I'm going to go with Eddie Lane here. I also like John Ramirez, but I like having 2 tight ends. You know, 2 nice solid tight ends. That's going to definitely help us that at least even have pass catchers. So let's say one of the tight ends got injured. At least we got a backup tight end. Which I'm pretty relieved that we didn't go with someone else. Okay. So I'm actually going to go with a left guard to also, again, at least make the offensive line better. And John Nerza out of Virginia Tech.
On the clock now, it's the Giants, and time is ticking.
And then with the next pick in the draft, and somehow Chris Bryant is still available, I'm going to go with him on Toledo. He is 6'5". You may not have the greatest speed in the world, but he's definitely got the side advantage.
All right, now on the clock, the Giants.
Okay. So far, I like Zach Green the most. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zach Green.
Now we turn to the Panthers. They're on the clock. And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
I'm gonna go with Darrell Reaver because I just don't think it's. I think it's too early to get in. Yeah, I guess I might go with Phil. I mean, I could just move him to outside linebacker. I don't think that would have been a terrible option. Yeah, sure, his speed might not be there, but he got some good zone coverage. I think that's enough.
Okay, the Giants up now. They're on the clock.
Yeah, I'm
On
gonna
the
go with
second now,
Tempe.
it appears a different team is filling out a card right now. And that can mean only one thing, people. They just traded the pick. The Giants are on the clock now. All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Alright, draft recap. We are a 76 overall, though, heading into 2022, which I don't think is the best. But we did end up getting two generational prospects in Brett Smart in the corner. But, hey, that means now we got a guy to prepare, kind of like what they did in real life, you know? Draft Kayvon Thibodeau, but, you know, Blake Brown. Yeah, we got two pair tight ends. Yeah, again, I really wasn't. Like, that's why I didn't want to use it with my fourth round pick. I wanted to at least get value with the pick, so at least I didn't waste it on Weaver, who did end up being not really as I expected. So, yeah. But I really want to use 20 on Wills. Yeah, I know what, I'll use it on him. He also has superstar development. That is going to be dirty. He's also 6 foot. 96 speed with 6 foot. That's actually pretty good. You know, I'm gonna use Eddie Lang as my 21. You know, I'll use him as, yeah, I'll just use him as my 22. So I want to show you a little bit of a recap of our offense currently. And defense, of course. I'm going to probably let him start. What? How much is he? Is 63. You know what? I'm going to upgrade him. That's a little BS. That I like to call. Oh yeah, I forgot I had him as my D tackle. I know it's not the greatest idea, but, you know, I don't think it's going to be a terrible choice. You know, go for him and move him for D tackle. Alright, mid-season mark. Let's go. So we went 2-5, but hey, that's still progress. Even if we only have 2 wins, despite it's the first half of the season, that's still progress. So I don't even care at this point if we lose all the games. We're still technically made progress. So yeah, but I'm just curious, what has been our thing so far? So our offense has been freaking good. Our offense has been very, very good somehow, but 16 sacks allowed. But Daniel Jones is, dude, all right. Chase Edmonds and Saquon, so pretty much no matter what, who has the ball, is doing a lot. We actually got a lot of touchdowns because of the rush attack. Henry Ruggs has been a big piece to that receiver core, as well as Colin Johnson. Upsetting though for Kadarius Toney, having, I guess, a little bit of a down year maybe. Andrew Thomas with 6, a rookie with 3, and one of my other rookies with 1. So I'll take it. Danny Holmes has the most tackles somehow. Dexter Lawrence with 3, Blake King with 2. Only have 5 sacks. I was kind of expecting more. Especially when we went to 21st. Maybe that's one of the reasons why we're 21st. Chris Bars with 2 interceptions, and it's Zach Green and Will Smith, both rookies, ended up with 1 interception. So that's interesting. I'm going to make him pick the Southeast. I mean, seriously. Yeah, this guy's going to be very good. Maybe not his press, but yeah, probably, yeah. I'll just keep it on QB right now. Like, we need to go target QB right now. QB is our kind of main priority right now. I mean, it's really really just honest. But I'll submit it to the playoffs, despite, I don't think we're going to make it to the playoffs, but, we could. Still can. Like, if we win all games, we're 12-5, so practically we just got to lose, like, 2 or 3 games, and we're in the playoffs. So that's funny to think about, really. Alright. But surprisingly, we went 8-9. So yeah, we went to what? 2-6 to 8-9. We actually do get a Pro Bowler maybe of View of the Week. And Daniel Jones. Surprisingly enough. Anybody else? I mean, I won't be surprised if. Oh wow, Zach Green also made it too. I don't think anybody else made it, let's face it, but impressive performance by our team. Like 8-9 record, I'll take that. Second in offense, damn, and 26 in defense. Yeah, our defense kind of carried us down to the very end, very nitty gritty. 44 sacks, 8 interceptions. Yeah, let's face it. If we had a better quarterback, we could definitely go very far. Chase Edmonds, wow, he had 200 carries, but yet didn't even get over 1,000 yards. Damn. Collin Johnson just went crazy. Of course, Kalen Smith had just everything. I'm gonna cut him because I really want our actual backup tight ends. So by like Eddie Long or Dalvin Barkley to actually get the chance to get the ball. But yeah, Tony had a little bit of a down year, but I mean, what do you expect? Andrew Thomas with 13, Matt Print with 10. Yeah, I really want to see a little improvement here. Chris Bars went off that year. 10.5 sacks for Dexter Lawrence. 4.5 for Ezekiel Talori. So we actually came as a major piece later down the season. Durbin Gardner with 2. Brett Smart, Kingsley King, Quincy Rose all have 2 sacks. Track Crowler and Rama Johnson III. Surprisingly, the most sacks are coming from 2, which is interesting. 4 interceptions for Chris Bars and Will Sims. Yeah, Will Sims is definitely going to be becoming a very good corner. Zach Green with 3. German Gardner and Darius Holmes with 2. And then Aaron Robertson with 1. So yeah, at least we got a very exciting corner group. I mean secondary group to work with for years to come. We still, what's the scariest part? I'm not done fixing the secondary. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I still need to get better corners. So, yeah. This is going to be a scary secondary for years to come. But also, what's also the funniest part? We tied for second place with the Commanders. And guess what? I take that. Because I know, we didn't, win above against the Cowboys. But I won't complain. I'm not complaining here. So, yeah. Jacksonville and Green Bay in the Super Bowl. That actually could be an interesting matchup in real life. But at least your boys get at least one Defensive Rookie of the Year in Sherman Gills, the cornerback. I guess it's not really a surprise. He was taken #1 overall for Pete's sakes. So, yeah. Sims, this guy's, he's now gets an X Factor. Let's upgrade his zone. I like zone coverage a lot. So, yeah. Alright. So our first pick is not until the 15th overall. So that means Minnesota went to number 29 and lost to the Packers. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's go get Jeffrey Simmons. I know Kings play King. We did sign him last year. But, we can't pass on a talent like that, man. Come on now. Let's go get Tony Pollard. I know we did sign Chase Edmonds again last year, but hey, he's better. Let's face it. Let's go get Hill. And this is what happens when you put all your eggs into one basket. It's worth it. It's worth. Alright. Oh, dang it. We didn't get Pollard either. Okay, so we didn't get McLaurin or Pollard. That's a bit of a concern, mainly just because that means we don't get another receiver to work with. I mean, unless we want Chandler or Johnson again. We also definitely need to go quarterback. We need to get QB. We need to get right tackle. We need... Yeah, I guess we're fine after that, I guess. Like, Will Smith and Taron Moulin is going to destroy opposing defenses in their knowledge. But, I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. We still got a ton of needs yet to work on. Because I'm also going to trade Daniel Holmes. Second round pick for Daniel Holmes. That's honestly a steal. If I could just pick my pick right, that's going to be a steal of a draft pick. Or trade, really. Okay, so it's going with Holiday or missing on a big opportunity. Again, I just don't really want him. I just don't. So, I guess we're gonna have to go. I'll wait another year. But at least I can fill other needs to help out what is some pieces of a wretched offense. I mean, I think I'm going to stay with the Titans that I'm working with right now. So, I don't care. again, I said this before, he looks really good. And look what we did last year. We drafted that corner, and it panned out significantly. Why not just do that again? I mean, it makes sense, really. Just to go... And let's go with Tony Bibbs. You know what? Yeah, let's just go with Tony Bibbs. Let's just build an amazing...
Okay, here we go. The Jets now on the clock.
So I think the corner here is expected to go number 1. Yeah. But if we want to get them, we're probably going to have to use a lot of draft capital. Even Connor Crowder looked really freaking good. But let's face it, I want to go with Bibbs and another player. And plus, we got a lot of draft capital to work with. So I think it's safe to say I'm ready to make that. We got probably like 6 picks for the 4th round. So, yeah, safe to say I'm kind of fine right now. So, 1st round pick and the 56th pick, just to move up with the Jets for the number 1 overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Oh no, that's not enough. How about 47? Barely. Not enough. But let's go with, the 193 overall pick.
We've got some action here, folks.
And there you go. Just like that. 1 pick down. 1 more to go. I actually really want to get 2 because I really want that. Linebacker, but well, such is life. I don't care. At least we still got Gardner, so I don't care. And maybe with the second year, maybe he might do a little bit better. Jawan Ward, corner out of Alabama. Boy, oh boy, our secondary is going to look disgusting. But now we gotta... This is going to be a nail biter. It's going to be a nail biter. I don't think I might be able to get this trade off, boys. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this trade off. Which that's going to be very upsetting. You know what? I'm going all in. 2 seconds and a first. Just to move up 27 spots in the Royal Rumble. I mean, in the draft. Okay, it's not enough, but we still got a lot of draft capital to work with. So maybe we could work with a trade up in the draft. You know what? Let's work with the Bengals. Let's work with the Bengals. Okay, we're down by like 12. spots. Do the 67th overall pick. Not enough. 161 overall pick. Let's go! We're going to get that pick. We're coming. And we're coming really, really quick. Alright. Yet we still have yet to trade all these picks. Let's go, Broncos. Hey, Broncos. How about this? How about this? 15 spots. Let's go!
The Lions on the clock now.
You guys better prove that you were worth all of that draft capital that I have to trade, or I am going to be salty. We're gonna go with Boss, Devontae Boss.
The Dolphins now on the clock.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna trade these 2/3 for some picks next year, and also Chase Edmonds. Actually, I might even get the first out of it. You know, Chase Edmonds, it's worth something. It was the Jets, right? Oh, they have number 2. Let's go. What an instigurry. Alright, and the draft. Woo! Bro, our team is about to be stacked. Let's go. Like, fuck that. Alright, I'm back. So I just noticed something. We still need a quarterback. So, yeah, we're not going to be in the playoffs. Well, I mean, we might win a Super Bowl, but not. Maybe not the Super Bowl. Oh. Well, if we want to go to the Super Bowl run, might as well go sign Aaron Rodgers. Holy cow, how is this guy here? Hell yeah, let's go get him. Idiots. Alright, we went 5-2. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we're probably going to make it to the playoffs. View Week Reward is saying that Aaron Rodgers won it, so Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers, safe to say, has made it to the Pro Bowl already. But yeah, we've been doing so good so far. We only lost twice, which, again, it's not really a biggie. We lost twice. It's not the end of the world. We lost twice, you know? We are in a record. Wow, we're even beating the Dallas Cowboys for the division. That's interesting. Alright, let's go check. Number 2 in offense again? Huh, that's interesting. And number 22nd on defense. So at least our defense is, provided a little better than it did last season. Yeah, with a better quarterback on their hands, yeah. Are we wrong with the Packers? or one of the Packers, like some of the Packers quarterbacks. Saquon Barkley has been doing really well. I mean, again, Travis Etienne has a very simple job. Eddie Long has been doing really nice right now. Again, if we're in the Chiefs playbook, I'm kind of going to be throwing to tight ends a lot. Tyreek Hill, I'm actually a little surprised of how, interesting he's been so far. I'm pretty surprised he is yet to get over 500 yards yet. Matter of fact, any of my players have yet to get over 500 yards. 4 sacks for Austin Kmet, so at least Andrew Thomas is not leading the sacks like he's been for a lot of seasons now. 4 sacks for Jeffrey Sims. Oh, I forgot to move him D-tackle. Whoops. I mean, it probably already has him a D-tackle. I just completely forgot to move him there. So, that's my fault. That's not anybody's fault. It's my fault for not moving him to D-tackle. So, what again? Alright, so 4 sacks for him. Kingsley Keed actually was more of a pass rusher. Did 0.5 for Tyrone Jr., Dexter Lawrence, Ramon Ward, Z. Ojulari Olhouse. And why am I an idiot today? What the hell is happening? 2 interceptions for Will Smith, who I think is in the 2nd year, and Norman Gardner. 1 for Zach Green, our rookie Juwan Moore, and Z. Ojulari. Surprisingly, he even has an interception. This guy already has Superstar X Factor. Oof. Like, dude, this secondary, trust me, is going to be dirty. I didn't get the chance to look at their overalls, a matter of fact. Like, is our receiver... No, I don't think he's starting. Yeah, he's not starting. But, what is nice is that at least he's a 70. Like, so we're at, like, a very beast receiving core for years to come. He's like 94 speed, something like that, right? He's 21 years old. That's going to be a very, I mean by a very dirty receiver. And that means I'm making him 20. But who is my starting right tackle right now? Because I want to change it to the guy who I drafted in the 3rd round. But again, I wasted a ton of draft capital on these players. But I think it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be all worth it. So let me check on the adjust draft. Adjust chart, Yeah, he's not even my starting right tackle. Boo. And he's not even 22. Boo. Again, I'm going to upgrade this guy by 6. Yeah, I think after this he's going to be probably the starting tackle. And I mean by right tackle. Like, the fact that I got a cornerstone offensive lineman, like him, 22 years old, and that good, yeah, I guess we're going to have some solid protection for whoever my quarterback for the future is going to be. I'm also going to trade Pete or Part for probably a late and then maybe like a bad offensive lineman. Oh my god, the Bears must have the worst left. Really? That's odd. I'm gonna go with Larry Broom and like a 5th, 4th round pick, sure. So they get pretty much pocket change for him, but also with a 4th round pick. So we actually get a lot more than I expected. I was expecting like a 7th and a 60s overall player, but we got a 67. I mean, I don't really have to change it. It's already quarterback, and it should be on quarterback, because Aaron Rodgers, he's not me when it's already quarterback. When I get the chance to play with this team. Seriously.
Talk about a game-changing entry.
Kane goes right after Reigns, right after Jericho. AJ Styles makes the Demon Kane for the first time in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Kane once held the record of most eliminations in one Rumble with 11 before it was broken by Roman Reigns a couple of years ago. Jericho over the top, hanging on. Kane just having his wiggle. Teeing away in this matchup. Used to eliminate Styles, Reigns, or Jericho. And then still in this matchup, Kane.
Right, beating people up doesn't necessarily help you. You got to get them over the ropes and to the floor.
And now he's trying to eliminate Styles. Styles is catering top rope, uses the headbutt to try to climb back into this thing. And at number 8, entering his 11th Royal Rumble match, the Bizarre One, Goldust.
2009, Randy Orton won from this position.
John, as the ring begins to fill up with more superstars, Kane goes right after Goldust. It's become much more difficult to function in a match when the ring is full of superstars and when there's 6 of them in there.
So we go 10-7, but we don't win the division, which I don't really care, really. At least we just, but we did end up tying for second place in the division, actually, with the Philadelphia Eagles. But they don't make it. How? You're telling me that Seahawks? Well, again, I know they have Russell Wilson, but you're telling me that they can get to the 7th seed and go 10-7? I don't think so. You mean with the adjustments to your one? I don't think so. I don't think so, but Aaron Rodgers, I think not going against Tom Brady, but I could be wrong. But yeah, because isn't it Tom Brady in free agency? So they have some other quarterback apparently. But let's see, will we win against the Bucks? And we don't. But it was 35-18. But dang, we only put up like 5 wins in the next 9 games. Yikes. I still don't get it's under 50. I mean over 50, but still. 8th in offense, and again, same old, 26 defense somehow. Yeah, I think I might need to change the playbook, maybe. 36 sacks, yeah, I mean, that's probably going to change, though. Over 1,000 yards at least for him. Etienne over 200. Tyreek Hill and Eddie Lang with over 1,000. Henry Ruggs with 900. And again, I'm also probably going to change the playbook, so then the Titans aren't going to get targeted as much. 7 sacks, so yeah. Andrew Thomas is probably his best season, maybe outside his rookie year, in terms of sacks, but unfortunately, we did have 2 other players have that much amount of sacks. I'm pretty disappointed for Devontae Boss. He had 7 sacks, and he only played like 699 snaps. Yeah, that's not really good, to say the least. 6 sacks for Jeffrey Simmons. It's got to be pass rush. Our pass rush was god-awful that year. Will Sims with 5 interceptions. Our rookie with 3. And Zach Green also with 3. Gorman Johnson 1, 2. Z. Jotalara, Tarvin Miller Jr. and Robbie Patterson, who's apparently our 4th corner, I think, all get 1 interception. So that's interesting. But now he's an 82 overall. Again, don't be too surprised if this guy ends up going to, like, something overall. But again, we are changing that playbook. And also, if there is no good quarterback in this class, let's face it, which I would be very shocked there isn't, Will Sims is a 90 overall. Wow. That's crazy. So this is... So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he's going back to free agency or retire. It's probably going to be one of the two. Bids has superstar devs, so he actually probably got... That's probably the reason why we lost, because we didn't even have, Hill. We didn't even have Tyreek Hill. So, I mean, Tyreek Hill. Tyree Hill. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Tyreek Hill. Why do I always say kill? I don't understand. Defensively, we had 3 players with superstar X Factor. That's scary. Like, that is going to be very scary to go up against. Like, imagine you have to go against 3 players with superstar X Factor and a player with abilities on defense. Yeah, it's going to be very scary. Like, seriously, we got defensive reality, both of them, and run commits. Like, they're going to go straight after the run. And superstar X Factor and Wilsons. I would like to move Cherry Miller Jr. to slot, but it's probably not going to let me, which stinks, of course, but whatever. He moved down to star dev. We have really good depth for punt returners. Like 77 overalls are like 6th punt returner. Yeah, safe to say that's a very good, you know. It's also probably because we're not running, yeah, 4-3 base. It's just better for this defense. And I'm actually switching it to Dallas' playbook on offense, so that would be a little interesting. You know, Pernit kind of carried. Wow, surprisingly, Wallace, who I never heard of, we actually drafted him. He ended up being a 76 overall, and he's my 3rd string running back. I never heard of him. I didn't even know we had this guy on our roster. He was drafted in the 5th round. That is a steal. 76 overall after 1 year, and he barely even got the chance to hold onto the ball. And yet you're 76 overall. That's going to be a steal. Trust me, don't be too surprised. This guy could end up playing really good in the NFL level when he gets that opportunity. That's the thing, when. Because I think I might, because again, I'm not even going to have this game for very long, probably. So, yeah. So practically, if I went with like Lamar Jackson or something, we would have probably made it to the Super Bowl. You know? So the Packers go to the Super Bowl against the Ravens, but it was just a very fun game for the Packers though. We didn't actually win defensive rookie of the year, unfortunately, but you know, whatever. It's probably gonna be my rookie corner. No, it's Aaron Rodgers, surprisingly. I mean, this is a little too much to go get Andrew Thomas back, but I don't care. Like, even Zinni McKinley, who's way better to me, is still getting paid less than Andrew Thomas, even if he's playing the free safety position. Jesus. Lamar is available. Let's freaking face it. I have enough money. Let's go. How much speed does Pittman have? Yeah. He had 89. Won the Royal Rumble in his own home? Yeah, I can really see that happening. Oh, gold dust? No, he's still in. Right when you say that, gold dust is out of here. Yeah, what the heck? Jinxed him. Darn, gold dust. I feel bad for you, bro. You definitely deserve better. I know for a fact we definitely don't have the number one overall pick, but I also really need to look at the QBs because we need a quarterback like now. Want to go anywhere in the Super Bowl? Need a quarterback. Oh wait, I forgot we already got Lamar Jackson. Whoops. But it doesn't matter. I'll just simulate it and see what the hell we get. What are you doing, bro? Yep. So who do we drafted with the number 2 overall pick? If it's corner, I won't be complaining, coach. I won't be complaining. I just really hope it's nothing but not receiver or tight end. That's kind of one of the two. So we got a center in the draft. I don't think that was definitely the pick. That was definitely not the pick. Who was it? Who was our pick? Was it really the center? No way our center was. Who was it? Who was it? Please, my game don't crash, but it's probably gonna. Watch it happen. Oh, no. We got another receiver! Dang it. Well, we did get another tight end, so I guess I'm not complaining. Wow, we got a big steal. Johnny Barman. Wow, that's going to be another linebacker that we would like to have. So who should we use as the number 20? We did end up getting another quarterback. Let's face it, I am not using Damon Murray. I might want to use it on him, but I'm definitely upgrading his coverage, by the way. You know what? Let's use the 20 on him. He just got put in the sleep. Wow, Matthew Patterson. Wow, we're just trying to just fill our locker room with a ton of good receivers. Oh, that's a perfect way to put up a... Oh. Oh, come on, Kevin. Alright. Finally. We can actually play with this team. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I traded Tyreek Hill. Because I really wanted to get Ribs an opportunity to play. So, yeah. And also try to build this dynasty just in case if we actually do end up, you know? Come on, Saquon. Come on, Saquon. Let's go.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But
We're gonna do a slant. We're gonna do a slant for Ribs. Yeah, they weren't expecting that. You weren't expecting that. Despite I have roaming and dashing Eye, he can still not connect that pass. Man, they need to buff those both abilities, man. Alright, I'm gonna run Zig. I'm gonna run the Zig. Oh, I'm just trying to get the ball to Ribs. Yet I can't find any way to get the ball to him. Alright, let's just do something actually simple and just throw the ball to him. Ribs. Why is he now my slot? Look, he's supposed to be my slot receiver. This is... Wait, actually, no. Let's run stick. Then let's do it oppositely. Yeah. There we go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Why are you guys leaving Henry Ruggs wide open? You know, there's a lot of you guys right there, you know. Like, you could have one of them at least guarded. But, whatever. Saquon Barkley. And that's a first down right there. No, here and there, I like to run the ball a little bit. Especially with running backs like Saquon, just like a 90 plus. Ribs. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants. A great play there.
Come on.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep.
Ribs wide open, first down. Probably just like that, he actually has probably more receiving yards than he ever had in his entire career last year. Let's do a little curl route. I don't think you're going to expect it. Oh, it was zone. If it wasn't zone, that would have been a simple little pass. Tony's going to definitely get open on this pass for sure. Yeah. Oh. Guy right there messed it up. Where's the pass interference too? There we go. How about we're... Oh. I saw that coming. Come on, Long. Nice block. Oh, really, there was nothing he could really do there. So honestly, I don't even blame him. You know what? Let's use Lamar's legs. Come on. Come on, Lamar. And you'll do 3 yards. Awesome. Love it.
3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to the
field goal unit. And there you go. His first ever 3-point conversion, and that is good. For his entire... Yeah, because we have a rookie court. It's funny we have a rookie kicker at a Clemson in Miami. Probably not.
Last time it stalled out.
Yeah.
They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last
like, you guys can make a hole, you know.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Let's do the under route, Ribs.
Like going to the county fair.
Here
You
you
don't get
go.
a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
That is definitely what we call on defense an
Yeah, Henry
part.
Ruggs
And
is
what you mean by
definitely
that
get
is
over
against
on
Lamar
this. Unless
Jackson.
it's
When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought,
come,
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
come on, Tony.
Picked
Tony,
up
you're
by
fast.
Kenny Moore.
Fast. There you
And a
go.
terrific
Lamar
return
there.
as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Don't touch my legs.
Down, getting this one up to about
And that's a first down for Lamar Jackson.
something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We remind you that
Alright,
coming
let's
up
do a
in 2
little
minutes,
motion
we'll get
receiver.
down to visit
That
with
really
Jonathan
does
Coachman in
do
Orlando
motion
for
receiver
another
plays.
year. He'll have scores from around the
Oh,
NFL
tight end wide
this
open.
opening weekend.
First down.
Here's a ball thrown
And
right
more.
side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but
It's probably going to be the most yards for any tight end to get
30.
in any play.
A big play
Because I don't
there on the
really
catch
be a
and
fan
run.
of throwing
They
it
lulled them to sleep
to tight
there,
end.
so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell
Lane's
us when
wide
the
open.
running game's
First down.
operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Oh my god. Please rewind the play, please. I want to actually see it.
And the
I want to see his
Giants
touchdown.
add on to their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson
Yes.
all the time on that drive.
Watch
both
this.
through the air and in the end with the touchdown
He
run.
throws the ball and it literally just hits the ground like it's nothing.
The
Yeah,
Giants
we've
offense
got enough
at the
time.
line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Why are
As the
they
clock will stop with
saying
20
out?
seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson being chased out left.
Or out of
He's got
bounds.
the hook up to Ruggs.
And just like that,
And
we're
he'll be
already
out
in
of
field
bounds,
goal
just
range.
shy of the 40.
Let's do a little safe play and just run the football. Let's do a little safe play and just run the ball.
Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
I'll take it. I'll take the yards. I'll take the yards. No.
Keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers.
We're just trying to
He just
like
wants to
make
continue to be
sure
accurate.
that we're just trying to not kick us out of field goal
Here's
range right
second
now.
and 4. This one goes out wide
Oh.
for Barkley. And
Okay,
he'll be
call timeout.
defended at the 33 following a gain of
Kind of
first.
wish that we
And
had
this
better
one
field
brings
goal
up
range,
third
but
down.
whatever.
So with 4
50
seconds to
yard
go in the half,
attempt,
here's the field goal unit onto the field.
and
From the left hash, it's
the
an even
kick
50-yard
is
attempt.
good.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it. Now following the field goal, what can this offense
Let's
do?
move Barkley actually over there.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, they did not
That's
expect
complete. He's
that.
got Barkley out of the backfield.
And that was a
And
perfect
take this
play
to
by
the
Barkley.
outside of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's put him into blitz zone.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They're going to hurry
Ravens
back
probably
to the
has like
line
the
now.
most receiving yards. He wasn't even supposed to be playing starter this week.
Jackson, he'll let this
Oh,
go
that's Henry
deep
Ruggs.
for
Touchdown.
Ruggs. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Henry Ruggs. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first
Terrius
down
Tony.
past the 40.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
He's just a little too slow. Is that James Bradbury?
74 Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here.
Over 30
and take
yards for
shots,
Saquon
right?
today.
Sometimes you go
Yeah,
max
and
protection,
he only
make it a
carries.
one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action with Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Come on, Andrew Thomas. Give me like some time, mate.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. That all the way.
There you go, my boy Ribs for touchdown.
New York. A great
I mean, Tony
effort there.
Bibbs. Interesting enough.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Shrugs him off. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And
Over
now they're in
30
the
yards for Lamar today. Nice.
Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
That time they should
That's
have probably
Lane.
run zone.
And he's taken
Because
down
there goes
inside
Lane
the
for
30.
first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational.
Nothing.
One thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
From the 25,
Nothing.
Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot
No.
of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And he'll find Ruggs
No.
on the right side. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Got his
Nothing.
connection complete to Ruggs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Jimmy Cricket? No.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now here's a look.
No, it's on Prime.
That one's going to wind up incomplete.
It's on Prime.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively,
It's on Amazon Prime.
force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not give it.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Just hold on a minute.
As the offense will have the football starting this drive.
And when I mean by a minute, I mean by like 15 minutes.
There on the first down run, he'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson out to his left.
Bye.
They'll get this
Goodbye.
out to
See you later.
complete.
Dang it.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Hey, Billy.
A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
And there we go. Barkley for a touchdown, baby.
And yet
Maui!
touchdown as they just add to their totals. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. A run on first down.
What's like how my rookie quarterback would be? Let's do that. And let's go. Let's go sub in my steal of a running back in the 5th round.
Yard, and that's all.
Not to risk an injury.
Here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
See ya. See
So
ya,
it's
the
Giants
universe.
football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last.
Let's see what they do with this.
First out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Kill him!
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down.
Are you serious?
Yes, get out of there.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball.
Well, I'm going to lose.
You get a lot less leeway.
I know for a fact I'm going to lose this week.
But if you're looking for the football,
because Firemouth is doing nothing. Pittsburgh Steelers defense is doing really good, and I don't have it. So, yeah, tough luck for me.
Can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. That number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, it's
Firemouth is doing nothing.
they roll to a blowout victory.
And the Steelers defense already has 9 points.
We'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the